So let's get some messages. And remember, these are all just general. So take what resonates for you and just leave the rest. And if you want to support the channel, everything will be in the description box. So let's see what's going on. Ancestor Spirit Guides, what's the messages? What's the messages for the collective, please? Give me clear messages. Okay, so we have two. So we have true love and we do have enlightened. So some of you guys are getting some synchronicity, some downloads about a true love that's coming in. So if you're looking for new love, I feel like the universe is setting that up for you. And this person's going to love you. This person's going to love you unconditionally. We do have addictions here. So I feel like this was a time that you were stuck in some kind of karmic cycle. Or this true love is coming in and their energy is going to be very addictive. I feel like you're going to be addicted to them and they are going to be addicted to you. So let's see what else is going on. Ancestor Spirit Guys, what's the messages? But I feel like you guys are getting some kind of downloads or something about a true love. We do have narcissists. So you do have a narcissistic energy that is keeping a close eye on you. This person is watching you and that person could be codependent on you and they could be obsessing about you, but you are protected from that person. So some of you are in a new love connection and some of you are calling in this new love, and this relationship is going to be protected from this narcissistic energy. They are watching you and I feel like a lot of you are unbothered by it. A lot of you can feel that this person is watching you and you're just unavailable to this person, but they want to keep a close eye on you. Like I said, very codependent on your energy and confirmation. We do have obsession. So they are obsessing over you. They are keeping a close eye on you, very interested in what you have going on. So yeah, you do have this person lurking in the shadows. You're unbothered, unavailable to this person. Let's see. Anything else here? What's the messages? This person could be getting some kind of clarity about a new love that's coming in for you too. Let's see. We do have South Node. Yeah, this person has not changed. This person loves to sit in their comfort zone. They still live in fear, still wearing a mask. Let's see. At the bottom, we do have internet confirmation. This person is watching you online. They could be making fake accounts, you know, to watch you, asking about you, whatever it takes to see what you have going on. So let's see what else. You know, let's get some of these. What's the messages here? The Spirit Guides. I feel like this person is getting, their intuition is letting them know that you have someone new coming in for you. And that's what's really got them obsessing over you. What's the messages here? What's the messages? Ancestor Spirit Guides, what's the messages here? Give me clear messages. All right. So we do have isolation. So this person is feeling really rejected by you. They're feeling left out from your energy, your time, your resources. But this is something that they did to themselves. And we do have chaos. So I feel like this person has a lot going on in their life. You know, they're going through a lot of struggles. They could be struggling financially or something like that, but they're going through a lot of chaos. I feel like it's a lot of drama going on around this person. So let's see what else is going on. What's the messages? What's the messages here? Give me clear messages. What's the messages? Okay, we have clingy. So this was a type of person that did not want to close out old cycles. I feel like this person would hold on to dead-end relationships. They wanted to hold on to exes, old friends, old ways, and things like that. And I feel like you just got tired of it. You realize this person was never going to change. They never wanted to close out cycles. At the bottom, we do have longing. So they are missing you. They do want to talk about a reunion. They want to get back into your life. What's the messages? But you see this person as someone that's closed off to change. They don't want to get out of this South Node energy. They want to stay in their comfort zone. What's the messages? They just repeat old cycles. What's the messages here? What's the messages? All right, we do have bitter. So some of these people are still bitter. They're bitter because you could be moving on. They're bitter because you don't give them the time or energy that you used to. You know, they're very petty, very angry, you know, very salty about you moving forward, like about you taking your energy back, taking your power back. And I feel like this person is very puzzled on why everything that they're trying to do is not getting to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you guys are protected. Your relationships are protected. And this person is confused on whatever tricks that they're trying to pull over the internet or if they're trying to slander you or anything like that. They're confused on why it's just not bothering you. Why you just keep turning your back to whatever they're trying to do or say, you know, why it's not affecting you. So they're very confused on why you don't get online and go crazy about what they said about you or what they did to you. What's the messages? What's the messages here? Okay, so we do have karmic. So yeah, this person definitely had you in some third party situations. I feel like you learned a big lesson from this person. And you had a lot of haters in your life. So this could be family members, friends, lovers. You know, you had a lot of people hating on you. I feel like a lot of people were watching this person play you behind the scenes and they just laughed. It was funny to them, you know, because they didn't like you anyway. So it's like you really learn lessons on using your discernment on who you consider to be a friend, a family member, a lover, who you let in your inner circle. And these people want to talk to you. You know, these haters and shit, they're seeing you in this good energy and they want to talk to you. They want to talk about coming back in. Definitely this past lover. This person that had you in this third party, this lover wants to come in. We do have time at the bottom. So when you were dealing with these people, you had a lot of delays in your life. It was like nothing was ever moving forward because they were never meant to be in these blessings anyway. You know, and I feel like these people were acting like they were just too busy. When you needed these people, they were too busy. But when they needed you, you were right there. You know, they were never reciprocating the energy. What's the messages? And I feel like nothing was ever happening in your life as fast as you wanted it to because they were stunting your growth. They were blocking your blessings. What's the messages? We do have distance, so you gave these people all the space they needed. If you married this person, definitely a divorce. If you were just in a committed relationship with this person, separation. You left these people behind. And I feel like these were people that would ghost you, leave for a minute, and then come back in when they needed you because they knew that you would be there, you know? And now they're feeling hopeless because they don't have this energy to feed off of. So now you have a lot of people feeling depressed. They feel lost without you. What's the messages? They thought they could always come back. They thought they could treat you any type of way and you would be cool with that. What's the messages? A lot of narcissistic people. What's the messages? And now you have these people paranoid. They are watching you behind the scenes in the shadows and they see that you're very guarded. And it's making these people very insecure. So you're making these people feel some type of way, putting these people in their feelings, and they're exhausted too. I feel like these people are mentally burnt out. They're feeling empty. It was like you were constantly pouring into these people and you can never fill these people's cups. You were making yourself empty, pouring into these people. And then you have to learn to love yourself. So this true love can honestly just be you loving yourself, you know, just pouring into yourself because you poured into a lot of ungrateful people, a lot of haters that just wanted to use you, you know, and now these people are burdened. You used to run out there and help any and everybody, and now these people are burdened without you running after them and helping them. Look, we do have Archangel Michael protected. You guys are protected. And I feel like your spiritual team got rid of these people. They really had to force you to see who these people were. So yeah, your spiritual team stopped playing with you and these people. They had to let you know, hey, these people are not meant to be in your life. Learn the lesson so you can move on. And these people are so puzzled on why nothing is affecting you anymore. Why you don't have that same loving feeling for these people, why you're not chasing after them, why you're not calling, you're not checking on these people. You know, they can't call you for money. They can't call you for help. They can't call you for rides or anything, you know, and they're puzzled by this, very confused. You did it for way too long. What's the messages? What's the messages? We do have nightlife. So these are the type of people, maybe you did party with these people. You had a good time with these people. But these people did not want to change. They wanted to stay in old ways. They wanted to party until they was 79. They just wanted to party. You know, get drunk, get high, whatever they were doing, sleep around. That's all they wanted to do. Could have been fun when you were younger. But then you started to grow up and it's like, yeah, it's time for a change. And these people were like, no, I just want to stay here and do this. You know, they're still living the nightlife. They're still hitting the clubs on the weekends and things like that. And now they're feeling hopeless because you're not around doing it. You're changing. You're evolving. So you have a lot of changes, and these people can't handle that. They thought that you would be around with them being a fool. What's the messages? We do have blocks. So you block these people out of your life. You moved on. You don't even want to talk to these people. They don't need to call you or anything. She said, no, thank you. And that we have time. You know, like I said, you realize that these were the people in your life that were keeping you stuck and stagnant. They were not growing, so they did not want to see you grow. And that's why you had to move on and you cut all communication with these people. All communication. It says moved on, nothing to say, and stop calling. So they don't need to call you. You don't need no closure. You're moving forward. What's the messages? And your spiritual team, your ancestors is backing you. You are heavily protected. And look, it says protection, prevented from harm, and divine intervention. So these people can't even touch you. They can cry about it. They can be lost. They can be depressed. They can stalk you on the internet. They can't touch you. What's the messages? And we do have waves. So you have these people all deep in their emotions. These people are living in fear. They're very worried and they're in their emotion about what they're either hearing about you or seeing about you online. These people are very stressed. They see you moving forward and they just refuse to make the changes. And we have today. So you guys are only accepting good vibes only. You are living in the moment. You know, you're not stressing over these people. These people are definitely stressed about you. These are people that thought that they could honestly play games with you. And you're so balanced doing it too. We have harmony, a lot of peace, a lot of balance, a lot of harmony in your life, a lot of happiness. And at the bottom, we have two-face. You saw these people for who they are. You know, one way in your face, they were one way. And then the next, behind your back, they were totally different. You know, you knew that these people were living a double life. You knew that the person that you considered to be like a soulmate was a cheater, a liar, betrayed you for other people, a backstabber, your friends, your family members, whoever. You know, you realized that these people were not who they were saying that they were. What's the messages here? A bunch of two-faced karmics. What's the messages? What's the messages here? And we do have epiphany. It was like a light bulb went off when it came to these people. You know, you really start looking at these people like, do I really want to be here stuck with these people, not thriving, not growing, not doing anything? You know what I'm saying? You had to ask some questions to yourself, you know? And I feel like ever since you moved away from these people, you tapped into some talents. And these people are very confused. They didn't know you had it in you. So yeah, you have a lot of people very confused. I feel like they see that you are loving yourself. A lot of narcissistic energies. You know, like I said, it could be lovers, could be friends, could be family members. A lot of people that you had to block out of your life. You had to sit there and really ask yourself some tough questions like, do I see myself with these people in the next couple of years? Where do I see myself? Partying, drinking, smoking still sleeping around with random ass people? That's what you had to really ask yourself. And now these people want to get back into your life. They want to take you out to eat. They want to take you out for drinks. They want to celebrate with you. They want to talk about it. But these people are still bitter. They're angry because they see you moving on. And you just got all the clarity that you needed about these people.